talk about whether or not to swap the abducted Chibok girls with Boko Haram fighters has been on for some time, and the federal government carried that debate to the United Nations. President Muhammadu Buhari here tells the United Nations Secretary General that government will do everything possible to ensure that the girls are released from captivity, but that government needs to get credible Boko Haram leadership to talk with. He calls on the United Nations to step in. Ban Ki-moon, on his part, urges that human rights be always upheld in the fight against Boko Haram.
Today, we mark the 30th anniversary.
Addressing the 30th anniversary of the Declaration on the Right to Development, the President explains why he is focusing much attention on the fight against corruption and calls on the developed world to return all stolen money in their possession before they advocate for development.
Illicit financial assets harbored abroad deprive developing countries, including Nigeria, and invariably deny people the enjoyment of their national wealth and the resources required for development. This is why Nigeria calls on the United Nations to remain vocal and active in addressing the negative impact of non-repatriation of illicit financial assets on their countries of origin. As soon as stolen assets are legally established, they should swiftly be repatriated.
The President also signs the Paris Agreement on climate change, which he says is a demonstration of Nigeria's commitment to a global effort to reverse the effects of the negative trend.
We have committed to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions unconditionally by 20% and conditionally by 45% in line with our national determined contributions, and we are confident that with support from development partners, Nigeria will meet these targets.
The President also expresses appreciation to all those who drew global attention to reviving the Lake Chad Basin. He thanks them for galvanizing the political will that led to the global consensus in reaching the Paris Agreement. From the United Nations headquarters in New York City, Chukwuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.